"I would rather cry in a Bentley than be happy in a Toyota Corolla," she said. It's a short sentence, but it explains why so many people stay in relationships that tear them apart. Why do we hold on, even when it hurts, even when our peace is gone? Let's talk about it. Some people don't stay because they're weak. They stay because somewhere deep inside, they believe this is what love is supposed to look like. They believe pain is part of the package, that no one is perfect, that maybe they're the problem. They minimize the disrespect. They silence their own needs, and they learn to live with emotional wounds like they're normal, but they're not. I'll tell you about a girl I knew, Isabella. To the world, she looked happy in her relationship, but behind closed doors, her boyfriend had two faces. One, soft and charming, the other, angry, cruel, and violent. When he got mad, he'd hit her. He'd blame her for his stress. He'd say things like, "You know how I get when I'm angry." And then, a day later, he'd buy her gifts, apologize, tell her he couldn't live without her. He'd say, "You bring out the worst and best in me." She believed him. She thought maybe this was just how love worked. You survive the storm to enjoy the sun. So she stayed, until one night, after another slap, followed by another sorry. She imagined it would end there, but he hit her head against a wall, and she laid there, unconscious. She placed every gift, every kiss, every "I love you" on one side, and every bruise, every tear, every moment of fear on the other. The scale tipped, heavily, in the wrong direction. That night, Isabella couldn't scream. She couldn't argue. She took a last glance at the material things she once believed were love, before she took her last breath, and asked herself if it was all worth her life. What Isabella went through has a name: trauma bonding. When someone hurts you, then immediately comforts you, your brain gets hooked. It starts to expect pain as part of love. You become addicted to the highs and numb to the lows. It's not love, it's emotional survival. And the longer you stay, the harder it is to tell the difference between care and control. There's something else that keeps people stuck. Fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of starting over. Fear of being unloved forever. It whispers things like, "No one else will love you like this. This is the best you can get. If you leave, you'll regret it." So you hold on, even when your heart is quietly breaking every day. But the truth is, you're already alone if you're constantly begging to be understood. Which brings us to a quote. "We accept the love we think we deserve." Stephen Chbosky. If you were taught to believe that love means pain, you'll normalize pain in love. If you don't see your own worth, you'll accept relationships that don't see it either. You'll start thinking you have to earn love, or prove you're good enough to keep it. But real love doesn't ask you to shrink, suffer, or stay silent. Leaving a toxic relationship isn't just walking away from someone else. It's choosing you. It's choosing peace, self-respect, freedom, healing. And no, it's not easy. It can feel like grief. It is grief, because you're letting go of a dream you desperately wanted to be real. But the love that hurts you more than it heals you isn't love. It's a trap dressed in affection. You deserve love that feels like safety, not survival. If you're in a toxic relationship right now, you deserve better, and you will find true love. This is your sign. You are not too broken. You are not too much. And you're definitely not too hard to love. Walk away if you need to, not to prove a point, but to protect your peace. And if you already walked away, I'm proud of you. Now tell me in the comments, what would you say to the past version of yourself who stayed too long? Subscribe for more truths about love, the mind, and healing.